Hi, buddy, I'm back. Just got back from work. Hey, I got you new toys. There was a sale on Halloween toys. Look at this stuff. See? I'm not putting that on my finger. That's supposed to be you put your finger around that ring and you dangle it around. The cat's supposed to go after it. Nah, I ain't doing that. And then he loves these, man. These are awesome. What you up to, friend? Check out your new toys. Which ones you like the first? What you gonna play with first? What you like? Oh, you hear that? You hear that crickle? So there's gonna be some freeze-dried fish. So if you are a sensitive type of the vegan variety who don't like to see dead animals, I do apologize. Circle of life. Kitty gotta eat his omega-3s and get his little bits of fish eats. There you go, buddy. Crunch that down, friend. Let him go. He only gets one or two at a time, you know, because you don't want to give him too much. He hasn't had his dinner yet, so I don't want him to spoil his dinner. He's been eating his hard food a lot, too, man. I don't think he drank all that water. He probably knocked toys around into it. He'd splash it, but that's why I have that cup right there, too. He drinks out of that mostly. But I'm going to go refill that and everything. He's doing so good. I did get a new lamp. Or not a lamp, but a new bulb. I have plenty of lamps, but new bulb because Booger over here thought it'd be fun to knock this down and shatter the light bulb. And I only have now this light that I've been jumping between the two for a couple days. But we're good now. And it's not a problem. And actually, in fact, it's evening time, so we're going to cut that off. I got my controller right there. I'm going to be playing some of that, Pokemon. Pokemon AZ. You can see what my Switch stuff is like. This is some decals from a friend. Some fun stuff. This is cool, man. It's the OG starters, but you can see what I've been playing. Here, check it out. Oh, it's going away for a second. And it's back. Look at that. I've been playing the Pokemon AZs. It's pretty fun. It's really fun. I'm excited to play more, so I'm going to put that back for now and let that do its thing. There you go. Alright, but that's pretty much what's going on at the moment for the evening. Everything's good. I'm going to probably do a video tonight, a little Hippie vlog. But here's a short, and then there you go, start to play. Just not when expected. Not at nighttime. I took last night to relax and chill. It was definitely a time to do that for me. So I do hope you enjoyed that intro. It's a little bit different. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're here to watch more videos and stuff again. You all have been so amazing. I'm over 550 subscribers. Y'all are awesome. Seriously, you guys are so cool. I did not ever think I'd be getting that. And some of the comments and stuff, most of the comments actually, y'all are so awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This humble hippie is humbled, to say the least. So with that, let's get into today's thing. So checking out the frog. Michigan J has his new lamp. He's been hiding out a lot. It's been very cold. My garden is now kind of going through that phase where, you know, I had this is actually funny. So this is Michigan J there. That's Michigan J's tank. Little green tree frog, American green tree frog. And then you got right here is Frogger. He is a dumpy white tree frog. And I had to separate them because I've always said this. Frogger grew up with Michigan J. Michigan J is probably 2 years older than Frogger is. So Frogger was a juvenile and grew up with Michigan J. And I knew dumpy whites were larger than green tree frogs, but I'd never seen them side by side. So, and of course, a commenter came up and spoke some honest truths that there was always a possibility that it'll take one day. Cat photobomb. Rorschach, what are you doing on top of the weight rack thingy? Buddy. Oh no, it's like nails on a chalkboard sound, huh? Homie, get down. Buddy, thank you. But yeah, this poopery stuff actually is great because apparently, I don't have a sense of smell, but I had a guest over here. They were hanging out in the room. Rorschach used his litter box And then apparently, sure enough, why is that light doing that to me? So much glare. Hi. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you can see me again. Excellent. Yeah, Rorschach, man. He apparently has stinky poops. So when guests are gonna come over or people are coming over, this stuff sprayed in the air around the area when I know he's used the bathroom recently apparently gets rid of the stank. But I say that because it was so bad that my friend had to leave the bedroom, my room, this bedroom area. I'm gonna have a converted garage. It's more like a hangout room, pretty much. Like, I mean, look at all the space I got up over here, man. That used to be the garage door, all that right there, where the window's at and everything. That used to be where the garage door was and everything. And then, yeah, I like to decorate my stuff. These are some comics and things. Actually, let me go ahead and talk about that. Y'all know about my animals and everything. You know what I like about with animals, but let's talk about this wall and why some of the stuff I hung up. It's like this right here. What is this weird little coloring thing about a frog on it? I didn't do that. This was a gift given to me. Someone who had an adult coloring book did this and handed it off to me. Wonderful person. Don't really see from them anymore. Actually, when they gave me this, and they're very sick and everything, and time and stuff had us separated, so I do not know if they're with us anymore, but yeah, man, they did that for me, and they gifted that to me, so I treasure it. It's got a little plastic over it to keep it nice and pristine. And then, yeah, my comics and stuff. So, the comics I bought, I love Moon Knight comics. I'm a huge fan of Deadpool, so Moon Knight and Deadpool. I am a fan of Scotty Young's artwork, so I have a few comics of his variant covers and stuff as well. Lobo's just a fun, crazy, wild character, so of course I have a poster of him. Trigun and Cowboy Bebop, some of my favorite animes, man. Poster gifted to me. That came from, of course, I love Magic the Gathering. And then a gift. Julia and Gary. Julia is no longer with us. Cancer led her to the Rainbow Road, and she's up in heaven. Wonderful people. I was in a youth group, or not youth group, but it was like an adult Christian group and stuff that I taught, or they learned me a lot of stuff. They taught a lot of stuff to me, and I passed a lot of that stuff on, and some of that stuff I pass on to y'all today because they were such wonderful, kind people. Seriously, they're just like saints. They were just saints. They were so good. And then all sorts of other things, man. Little inspirational thing right there. I got me my rosary and stuff. My little Lord's Prayer on the cross kind of thing. Also gifts, communion and stuff. I'm not a super religious person anymore. I mean, when I say I'm not religious, I don't go to church. But life is church. When was church just for something walls that we just go there and act good for that time? Every day, every moment is a time for church. And it's up to us if what we want to preach, what we want to tell people, how we want to leave a legacy over, kind of a deal. I do apologize for the noise in the meows. Rorschach is he's in kitten mode. He's still a kitten. But, yeah, man, I'm not the big religious dude anymore and stuff. I don't go to church like that, but I'm religious in the fact that you gotta look out for people. You gotta pass on good vibe. You know? Because the opposite's calling it out harder. It's screaming. It's acting wild. It's getting views off of being viral, off of shock value. People dropping negative, nasty words that are affect certain groups of people, attack certain groups of people, and everything, just so they can get shock value and hope to be in viral. That's crazy to me. Here I am, and y'all helping me with this too. Y'all proving what love truly do. And that be, no one's gotta be screaming. No one's gotta be making people get angry. And no one's gotta go dumping stuff randomly on the head in public places to make a statement. You know? The peaceful whisper of whatever the heavens above, whatever heaven you believe in, is stronger than the loudest shouting of what's below. You know? But that's just a little thing for today. A hippie vlog. Thank you guys so much for everything you've been doing. The blessings, the comments, the everything. Like, every subscription I get, every, like I get, a like is from Zelda. Watch out for those things. But every like I get is just pushing me closer to my dream. I'm working a full-time job. I'm working hard. And if you're new and you don't want my dream is, I want so badly. I've never had this passion before. I went 30 plus years of my life never having a dream or a goal. My dream, my goal, my reason for pushing so hard is I want to make an animal sanctuary. I would love to feature injured, abandoned animals or invasive species of animals and just give them a home. I can't save every single one, obviously, but cat's making noises, but to live with animals, to work with animals, to make my everyday surrounded by creatures, learning from them, and then helping everyone else understand what I've learned from amazing people and amazing creatures. That's the dream. That's getting closer. I'm ahead of where I thought I would be. I thought I'd be at 500 by December. We are just at November. Y'all kicked it past that. You so stinking amazing. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you're feeling down, know I appreciate you, because you've watched to the end. You've done it all for me. So with that, thank you again, 100,000 times over. Y'all amazing. And always remember that when you're feeling down. You amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. With that, have a good one, and peace out. Little fluff on the snack attack.